What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Cosmic, and welcome to my channel, The Readers Block 21. And today we're going to be talking a little bit away from Sean Inman, a little bit away from metaphors, and we're going to be talking about one of my favorite authors, Stephen King. Today we're going to be talking about Finders Keepers. Finders Keepers is the second part of the Detective Hodges trilogy, the Mr. Mercedes trilogy. I will post a link to the video here. I will do the third one. I think it's something like Now His Watch is Ended or something like that. I will review that as well. But as always, let's start off with a synopsis. Wake up, genius, so announces deranged fan Maurice Bellamy to iconic author Joe Rothstein, who once created the famous character Jimmy Gold and hasn't released anything since. Morris is livid, not just because his favorite writer has stopped publishing, but because Jimmy Gold ended up as a sellout. Morris kills his idol, but empties his safe of cash, but the real haul is a collection of novel books containing John Rothstein's unpublished work, including at least one more Jimmy Gold novel. Morris hides everything away, the money and the manuscripts no one but Gold ever saw, before being locked up for another horrific crime. But once Morris but upon Morris's release 35 years later, he's about to discover that teenager Peter Saunders has already found the stolen treasure, and no one but former police detective Bill Hodges, along with his trusted associate Polly Gibney and Jerome Robinson, stands in the way of his vengeance. Okay, so that's the synopsis. All right, here's the thing. This one is one of my favorite Stephen um, uh, King's novels, right? Because first of all, let's start with a synopsis there. Let's break that down. First of all, Bellamy kills one of his favorite author, right? Probably because he didn't publish his books quick enough and he didn't put them on Audible. But anyway, that's besides the point. Anyway, so he kills his favorite author and then goes down for a different crime. He serves 30 years in prison, and then later on, finds that what's his face has found the money. Now, this one, okay, here's the thing: there is an actual good guy and a bad guy, right? Logically, this Dave Morris is bad, and Pete Saunders, yeah, is good, right? But when you read this book, it doesn't feel that way, right? Yes, on the beginning there is a bit of a, Morris does do the crime, and you sort of think, yes, okay, he should have done the time. Well, he does time for something completely different, but they're both. You can't really tell who's right and wrong in this one. If you take away Morris's crimes, you can't really tell who's right. They're both right for the same reasons, right? And I like a book like that because you don't actually get to uh it's not one of these good guys will win, bad guys will lose type of books, which, yes, they tend to bore me. You kind of realize what's going to happen at the end of it, and you're like, yeah, I wasn't surprised at all. But you will root for both of them at some point, right? You will root for both of them to, find this treasure in the end, and it does. Hodges is in this one. It is a little bit rooted in a little bit of reality, other than the next book. That one just throws me, but we'll come back to that. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, it is a little bit rooted in reality. The thing is, Mr. Mercedes isn't on this one, right? He isn't featured on this one as much. Obviously, you will get to meet, like, Hodges's trio, but they're not as much featured in this one. So if you have uh, a liking for Molly, or you will very, and she is in this one, but not a lot. And yeah, this one is a absolute page turner. I would 100% absolutely. I didn't actually read this one on Audible. I actually read it physically, which I had time back in the day. Now, not so much. But yes, it is a page turner. I absolutely love seeing Hodges there again. The ending, though, oh my god, it is intense. All right, I don't know whether it's intense because I remember it being intense, but the ending is is on fire. But yeah, it is amazing. I would 100% advise you to go read it, buy it on Audible. It is a fantastic read. It's Stephen King, right? You're gonna enjoy it. He's done 1122 1123 2263, and that again was a fantastic book. Audible version of it, not so much, but you will go ahead and enjoy this one. Let me know in the comments what you think, what your favorite. Actually, then I leave you with this question as always. Let me leave you with this. What book series are you reading at the moment? Would you recommend for me to read and review, or just to read in general? As always, thank you for watching and be good. I shall see you in the next one. Peace.